This indicator took me 20 minutes to write. So here is the every line, and by end of this video it's running on your chart with alerts and it's cost you nothing. So three things it does. It plots two moving averages here, the one which you see in green color and the red color, and shades the gap between them. So the color which you are seeing between the moving averages, light red and light green, it also shades the gap between them, so you can read the trend without squinting at it. It drops a marker every time those two moving averages cross. If you see, there is a crossover happened here and you get a symbol called UT, uptrend. In case if the moving average cross downside, you get a symbol called DT, and when it cross again upside, you will get a symbol called UT. So it also drops a marker here every cross whenever a moving average is crossing over, and it also fires an alert when that happens. You also get an alert on your screen when the crossover happens. When it is marking this symbol here, either UT or DT, you will also get alerts on any symbol, on any time frame, on any chart. So we are building this from an empty file. So let's see on the empty file how we can build this. So this is a Pine editor. If you go here onto your screen, here you will be having a Pine editor right side below here in the corner. You see this is the Pine editor. When you click on this, it will open because already my indicator was there. It is reloading, but you can go here, create new indicator. So when you click on create indicator, you see this screen on your chart. So the Pine editor, on this you will be getting few things here already. So the version 6, indicator, my script, plot, close, all these things you will be getting here on the chart. You just delete this. We are starting from nothing. Okay, first of all you save it. Click on save script. So here you give a name called SB moving average trend. Just click on save. Just click on save. So now your indicator is saved here. So let's start from the fresh. So we'll go line by line. First of all, do type the version here. So it is the version here. When you type version, you'll get here version equal to 5. So we will be using version 5 here. Line 1, every script always need this. So this is a version tag. So Pine had 5 versions and they are not compatible with each other. Almost everybody will get an error here if you change the version number here. Instead of 5, if you keep 4 or 6, the code which you run on your chart, you are going to get an error. So once you are done with this, just we are now creating an indicator. Just press enter, indicator, and just open braces. So in double quotes, you can type your indicator name here. What name we wanted to give? SB moving average crossover trend. We will give this name here, and then you can just keep comma, space. We'll give a short title here. What is this short title? Okay, so this SB moving average crossover trend, this will appear here in your indicators section. When you click here indicators, so if you go to my scripts, so here you are going to see this SB moving average crossover trend. When you give short title equal to, in double quotes, you can just give crossover, so that this crossover name will appear here on your chart. it will not appear this full name. SB moving average crossover trend will not appear here. This name will appear here in the indicator section, and this short title which you are giving here, crossover, that will appear here on the chart. So it looks small. So then if this indicator you wanted it on your price chart, so you should keep overlay equal to true. If you keep overlay equal to true, this will appear on your price chart. If you keep overlay equal to false, it will appear like how when you keep RSI here. So let me go back here onto the candles. So I go to indicators. If you type RSI, when you apply RSI here, where RSI is coming on bottom of your chart below the price, if you keep false, the indicator will appear here. It will not appear on the price chart. So that's why overlay you should keep it as true. Overlay always keep it as true. Once overlay is true, now we will give the inputs. So the first thing what we are going to do is we are going to give inputs here. So this is a comment I'm just making here. So what inputs we have to give? Now we are building an crossover of 921. So 9 moving EMA is an fast moving average and 21 EMA is an slow moving average compared to 9. Okay, 9 is a fast moving average and 21 is a slow moving average. So we will be building an indicator around this. If 9 moving average crossover above 21, we should get an alert call uptrend. If a 9 moving average will crossover below 21, so we should get an alert call downtrend. So that is what we are going to build here. So now let's give the inputs here. So what inputs we are going to give? Fast length. What is the fast length we should have? Input dot int, and here we are going to give 9 comma, we are going to give some name for that, fast EMA length. So min value equal to 1, group equal to trend. So we are just declaring this variable here, group equal to trend. Now let's enter this, and we will be declaring slow length now. Slow length equal to input dot int, and here we are going to mention 21. And what is this? Slow EMA length. It is slow EMA length, comma, min value equal to 1, comma, group equal to trend. So now we have to show the labels. So here we are going to declare show labels equal to input dot boolean. So this is boolean as we are declaring labels. So here true, comma, show labels, comma, group equal to display. So now here we have declared our inputs. So after inputs, we have to do our EMA calculations. So if we have to do EMA calculations, we don't need to do any kind of calculations here. So we just need to know what formula we have to use here. So here TradingView itself provides us built-in functionality. So we will use that built-in functionality. So here what we'll be doing, we'll be doing calculations. Second part will be calculations, and here fast EMA equal to TA. TA is nothing but technical analysis dot EMA. And how it have to calculate? It have to calculate on the close, comma, fast length, and again slow EMA equal to TA dot EMA, and again here close, comma, slow EMA. Slow length, is it coming here? Yeah. And now these are the calculations here. So it is going to calculate here TA dot EMA close comma fast length, slow EMA is equal to TA dot EMA close comma slow length, because EMA will be calculated based on the closing price of that particular time frame, that particular candle EMA is going to calculate. So now we have calculated the calculations. So now we will write a logic for crossing up and crossing down. So here you just type cross up equal to TA dot crossover, fast EMA, comma, slow EMA. Now cross down equal to TA dot cross under fast EMA, comma, slow EMA. So we have done the crossover logic also. So here we have done the EMA calculations and we have done with the crossover logic. First here we have defined the variables followed by calculations, and then now we are going to plot it on the chart. So third logic we are going to do is plotting. So we have to plot this EMAs on the chart. For that you have to just use the plot functionality here. Plot, what you have to plot? Fast EMA. So in colons you can write fast EMA. So here we are going to give color equal to color dot new So here we are going to give some color. So I will be giving some codes here. You can just copy as is. So asterisk 4ADE80, comma. So this is green color. This code is for comma 0. So now here line width, what should be our line width? So how thick should be our line? We are going to define here. Line width equal to 2. I want 2 thickness. So I'm just giving 2. And then next again repeat the same thing for slow EMA. I'm just copy pasting this so that we will finish it fast. So here instead of fast, you can write slow EMA. And here instead of fast, you can write slow. And color, we will change the code here. We will keep red color here. So for this, red color code is CA3AF. So here this is light gray color, but if you wanted any red color here, you can select from here. So if I go here, I can select this red color here. So here you see it has changed to the red color. So now we have plotted this on our chart EMAs. Now between this EMAs, you will get 2 EMAs like this on the chart. So when you write this logic, you are going to get two EMAs like this on the chart. So between this gap, if you wanted to fill with color, for that you have to write a logic. So the fill logic here we are going to write fill color logic. We are going to write here. So now P1 equal to plot slow EMA, comma display equal to display dot none. Okay, same thing you copy paste for slow fast EMA also. So generally P1 should be fast EMA. Let's keep first as fast EMA. Display equal to display dot none, and slow EMA we'll keep it as P2. Plot slow EMA display equal to display dot none. So now we have to write the fill logic. Fill P1 comma P2 comma color equal to fast EMA greater than slow EMA. So what color we have to fill? We have to write that logic here. So here you can just type enter question mark color dot new. Here I am going to give a code here. So anyways, I give this file to you. Don't worry about code. ADE80 comma 88. So here green color. Again type enter here. Now colon color dot new. Here again we are going to give one color 8C 3A 2B. So two colors we have given, comma 88. So now we are done with the fill logic. So EMAs are plotted and the fill logic is also completed here. So now we need to get the labels. Like when the crossover happens, you need to get uptrend as a label here. When crossover happens downside, you need to get downtrend as a label. So for that we need to write a logic. Let's make this in comment. Now here fourth we are going to write labels. For that, if condition will use if show labels and cross up. If cross up happens, then what should happen? If cross up happens, label dot new bar underscore index comma low comma text should be displayed as text equal to if cross up happens uptrend comma style equal to label dot style underscore label up. Okay, here instead of text I type test. Let me correct this. So now comma enter, we should do color equal to color dot new. So which color will give here? Let's see here. I'm just typing a code here 0F3 D2E comma 0. Now text color will give text color equal to color dot new f 5f 1e8 comma 0. Now size equal to size dot, here you will get different sizes, normal, small, tiny. We'll keep it as normal. And same thing you will copy paste for cross down. So instead of cross up, so same thing we are going to paste for cross down. So instead of cross up, we will keep it as down here, cross down. And label dot new or index, instead of uptrend, we will keep it as downtrend. And label dot style, so here label underscore down, instead of up, we will keep it as down. And here color will be changing color. So I'm giving a code here, hash 8c 3a 2b, and here let's keep the same color here. Text color can be the same, and size is also normal. Okay, so now we have defined the inputs here, we have done the calculations here, we have done the plotting here, we have done the fill logic here, we have done the labels logic here. Now what is pending is, with this is more than enough for us. With this, what will happen? So let me add to the chart this one. So let me fix this error. So what error I'm getting, /n expected. So this is our inputs logic. So input dot int 9 comma fast EMA length min value is equal to group. Anywhere we have missed anything here, any commas missing? Yeah, here trend inverted commas. Now let me apply this to chart. Here also double quotes we got. Let me put here, apply to chart. Mismatch input end of line without line continuation. So yeah, these are the errors you will be getting. So we should be rectifying these errors so you can run it easily. So once I fix these errors, anyways, I will share this with you so you will not get any errors. So let me see this. Now let us apply. It is asking for continuous line instead of separate lines. So we are just doing that. So now the error shift to down. So here also we will not take line breaks. Anyways, I will give the script to you so you will not get any errors here. Slow EMA. Whatever label.new function does not have argument with the text color. Sorry, it is text. So while typing, you will have the spelling mistakes. So here also text color instead of X, F typed S. Yeah. Now if you see here, the indicator is applied here. The indicator got applied here. You see downtrend, uptrend, downtrend, uptrend when crossover happens. But along with this, if you want alerts, so if I go here into this indicator settings, You can change the color of the fast EMA line, you can change the color of the slow EMA line, and also you can make this stick plot everything, and you can change the background color of this everything. And apart from 921, if you are the person who trades with 50-200 EMA crossover, even you can change that. So this will now turn into 50-200 EMA crossover indicator instead of 921 indicator. So whatever logic, whatever EMAs you follow, you can use that EMAs and you can give that inputs here. No need to write script for each and every EMA crossover a separate indicator. So this one is enough for you to make different crossover logics here. So instead of 921, you can go with 50-200, you can go with 50-100, you can go with 25-50, whatever that suits for you. You can go with 525 crossover, which is standard in the market. So any of this you can use. So now here you are getting crossovers, but here you are getting uptrend, and here you are getting downtrend, everything. But can you give alerts? So if I click on add an alert, here we are not getting any conditions here. Okay, crossing up, crossing down. Yeah, you can get these conditions here as well. So along with these conditions, so if you wanted to give certain logic to this, in which ticker, which time frame, all those things. So for that, if you see here, so visibility for every ticks you are going to get every time frame, even for 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 days, 1 week, 1 month, any range on any chart you are going to get here. So we are going to write another logic here for alerts. Alerts logic we will write here just for alerts. So alert condition, what should be our alert condition? Cross up. When it cross up, so what is our SB? What name we have given here? What is the short name we have given? The short name that we given here is crossover. Crossover colon fast crossed above slow, comma fast EMA crossed above slow EMA on which ticker, okay, which symbol. So that we should give it as a ticker here. So you'll get an alert, but on which chart it has given crossover. So that is going to give this ticker, and on which interval. So you have to give the interval also here. So interval. Okay, this alert condition we have did for cross up. Same alert condition you have to write for cross down. Same thing I copy pasted here. Instead of up, I will make it as down, crossover. Here instead of fast, it is, yeah, fast crossed below. Instead of above, let's keep it as below. Fast crossed below slow EMA, and fast EMA crossed below slow EMA, here also below on which ticker. Okay, so now you apply on the chart. So now we have applied on the chart. Here when you set an alert, okay, when you go here, set an alert that on Wipro, when crossover happens upside, when crossing up. Okay, so here you can give the, you can create a trigger. Okay, you can create it, and you can give a message here, Wipro crossing up, apply. So here you see SB moving average crossover trend 921 crossing up 184.51 on Wipro 1 day time frame. This is the message you are going to get with the help of this alert condition we just have written here. with this alert condition, this is the message you are going to get here. So now hope you understood the logic, how we have implemented this indicator. First, we have created this indicator, our name and the short title. Then we have given variables. Then we have done the calculations. Then we have done the plotting. Then we have done the fill. And then we have displayed the labels here, downtrend, uptrend labels. To get these labels on the chart, we have written this logic here, and then we have written the alert condition logic also. When you get an alert, you will get on which ticker, which time frame, what price on the crossover has happened as your alert. So I'm going to share this file in the description here, so you can use this file for you to apply on your charts and start observing how this indicators is going to behave. So not only this, now these two alert conditions we just wrote are sitting there doing almost nothing. They pop up on browser notification, you will absolutely miss. So next video, I wire this exact script into an automation using NI10, where the alerts come directly onto your Telegram, onto your phone in a formatted message within 2 seconds of the bar closing. No coding required further, just 4 boxes on canvas, and the workflow file gets shipped the same way the script did free. Okay, so I am going to do my next video of the automation of this same alert, where you are going to get alerts on your phone. I'm going to share this file with you. You can just copy this. You have to just copy this file, go to your pine indicator here, just paste. I'm just taking a new one here, create new indicator, just remove whatever is existing, just paste here and save here and give a name, and then save. After saving, you click on add to chart. This will get applied here. Once this is applied, you can go into settings and you can change this fast EMA length, and you can change this slow EMA length. You can give 50, 20, 13, 36, 525, anything you wanted to give, you can give. Even you can change the colors of the EMAs and the color of the fill which is happening between EMAs. Anything you can change. If you don't want to background, here you can take that. If you want plot the background, you can plot that. Anything you can change. These symbols you are going to get here, downtrend, uptrend symbols. So you just implement this and do back testing and see how this is working, and accordingly you can make changes with your own EMAs. Any EMA you can use as part of this crossover logic. Thank you everyone. So we'll meet in the next video.